ESPN's Adam Schefter reporting that the Cowboys covet the Oakland receiver and have done extensive research on him. Could Jon Gruden trade 2 former first-round picks in the span of a couple of months? If you believe the Raiders are tanking, he probably should.
I like the morale on our team. They were in there lifting weights this morning, and we've got a good nucleus of people here. And I'll just let the Raider fans know out there, we're not very good in the one-loss column, and I don't know how it's going to go for the next 10 weeks, but we're working hard. We got a good group of guys, and they're going to be fun to watch.
A 1-5 record is bad enough, but what has ignited a storm of criticism directed towards Jon Gruden is how ugly that 1-5 record really is. Outscored 53-13 in their last 2 games. The Raiders have topped a 20-point plateau just once. They have the worst pass rush in football on a defense that ranks 26th in the entire league. It has been so bad that the hot-button topic this week are the Raiders tanking.
John's got to worry about one dude: make Derek Carr work.
He's not tanking. He's not trying to lose games, but he's ripping the team down and rebuilding it in his own image.
What I will say he cannot get a pass on is his arrogance.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you are stuck with. You stuck with that head coach. And to me, they don't have a lot of guys that look like they love playing football.
I'm giving them credit for this. He's calling it hatred. I'm calling it, if there's any planning to this, I'm going to try to give you credit for this, because if you're not planning for this, you just stink.
Right.
And you're being paid $100 million over 10 years to stink.
You know what I noticed? $100 million doesn't buy what it used to. It used to buy you some good old coach and a lot of stuff. It got you 1-5 right now.
It doesn't stop with the pundits. Even Raider Nation is disgusted. A website entitled IsGrudenGoneYet.com details how much time is left on Gruden's 10-year contract. As for the coach, if he's tanking, he's certainly not telling.
I'll say this, we're not tanking anything. You know, I hear the hatred out there, some of the rumors that we're tanking it to get a first-round pick or a higher pick. You know, we're not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to tank it. Ain't nobody tanking it.
He's back, Lorenzo Neal. Lorenzo, could there possibly have been a worse start for Jon Gruden's second time around in Oakland?
No, there couldn't have. I mean, yeah, you know, maybe they would have lost to Cleveland, which it could have happened very well, but sitting at, you know, having won a game. But no, there couldn't. And you watch this Raiders team, I think it's clear now to everyone, the fans and the organization, that it's has pushed the restart in the rebuild mode.
I don't buy the tanking thing for a second. Do you?
No, nor do I. And I know Jon Gruden. This is a guy who wants to win. Here's a guy who's going to make guys stand up and be accountable. And that's why he's doing and putting the pressure on these guys. You know Carr's from the great Fresno State, the place that I played. So I know that these guys aren't tanking. I've been on the Cincinnati Bengals. They called us the Bengals. I played with the Saints. Dennis, when they call us the Aints, when guys were wearing the bags to practice the game. So you don't have any quit in you. You want to play. You want to play well. And you have to realize when you're losing, you're performing. Your performance is going out there for 31 other teams. So every time you step out on the field, you're not thinking about tanking. You're not thinking about losing, because your name is still, and your play is still being judged by other teams.
That being said, I've been told there are some players in that locker room who don't believe in Gruden's game plan. Offensively speaking, what's the challenge for him in keeping the ship upright and keeping the sailors on the ship?
Yeah, Dennis, that's really tough, because I really believe that he's lost his team. And I believe that guys have to realize Jon Gruden's not going anywhere. I can give you 100 million reasons why he's not. He signed a 10-year, $100 million. Guys have to buy in, whether he's wrong or right. Guys have to buy in and just do their job, because Jon Gruden's going to be here. He's going to continue to trade guys. He's going to continue to make this thing happen, though.
Okay, the rumors regarding Amari Cooper and the Dallas Cowboys. The Raiders want a #1 pick in return for Amari Cooper, but he's due $13 million next season.
Yeah.
That's a big nut, and Dallas is up against the salary cap already. My guess is for second rounder, they do it. Could they get a first-round pick from anybody for Amari Cooper right now?
No, I don't think so, because the things that are coming out of the Raider organization are saying, does this guy, they're questioning Amari Cooper's manhood. They're questioning, saying, I've heard Dennis out of there, does he love football? Does he want to play football? And if you're trying to seek a first-round pick for this guy, you can't have things leave that locker room or out in the media saying, does this guy truly love football? I really believe, I'm with you, I'm in the same camp, same church, same pew. Matter of fact, I think that they'll get a second for him, because Amari Cooper is going to have success in this league. He's a good route runner. runner. The guy knows how to beat man coverage.
Does he love football?
I think he does. I just think he's a quiet guy. Great LaDainian Tomlinson, a running back that I blocked for. Wouldn't you ever hear him speak out or be a very emotional guy? That's not who he was. But this guy was Superman without the cape. Just give him the ball.
Low Neal, what time do you get up in the morning?
At 3 a.m., baby. I'm still fired up. I'm fired up.
You better go.
I will.